I'm standing outside of the Washington Fire Department in Washington, Iowa. It's January 8th, 2025, and it's pancake lunch and supper day here at the fire department. It's also Elvis's birthday on this date in 1935. 90 years ago he was born, so happy heavenly birthday to Mr. Presley. And let's focus on some pancakes. This episode is brought to you by Griner Auto Body of Washington, Iowa, using state-of-the-art techniques and decades of experience to get your car back on the road after an accident. Car Doctor of Washington, Iowa, no matter who Frankensteined it, they can fix and clean and customize it. McDonald Boneyard of Keota, Iowa, for all your farm equipment and auto recycling needs. Hinshaw Trailer Sales of Richland, Iowa. You need a trailer? They've got your trailer, and they fix what they sell and don't in their full-time repair shop. Girling Repair of Winfield, Iowa. If your mower is dead, call Fred, your Husqvarna, Aaron's, and Gravely dealer. Fred also fixes and sells snowblowers. B&B Propane and the family of Jet Stops present the award-winning Southeast Iowa Today. I'm John Bain, author of Christie's Journey, The Beat Goes On, and your host. Let's go inside and get some pancakes. Look at all these folks here inside the fire department. Fire department crew is busy at work, feeding a lot of people today for this annual fundraiser. And I can't wait to get my fork and knife stuck in some pancakes, because these guys, they make some of the best pancakes around in Southeast Iowa, right here at the Washington Fire Department. I hope you're enjoying this podcast. Why wouldn't you be? If so, make sure to give this episode a like, follow, and subscribe. It's free. I sure appreciate you. Brendan, I just had some very delicious pancakes and eggs and sausage and milk. Thank you to the Washington Fire Department. How long have you, I've been here several years to this annual event. How long has this been going on?
Oh, we've been having this annual event for at least 50 years. Wow. It started back in probably the 50s or the 60s. Some of the old guys can tell you exactly on when that started, but you know, it happens every year in January. It hasn't really changed since.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, there's so many people that come here not only for lunch right now, but they'll be back for supper tonight. Mm-hmm. How many eggs do you have to have?
Well, we got 30 dozen eggs this time. So we had 30 dozen donated. I believe, don't quote me, but we even have more than that. Probably, I couldn't tell you the amount of eggs, but it's a lot. We had to take a trailer to go pick them up, if that tells you anything.
That's incredible.
You know, sausage, we have 2,900 pounds of whole hog sausage that we have done at a locker. And we probably serve anywhere between 22 and 2,600 people throughout the day.
Wow. I tell you, everything is just delicious. And I hope lots of people come yet for supper tonight. Washington Fire Department here in Washington, Iowa.
Yep.
I understand mainly volunteers.
We are. We have a staff of 37 volunteers. We are also combinations. We do have 4 full-time guys that are here all the time, but the majority of this department is operated and run by volunteers.
It's incredible. And I mean, for a town of Washington's size, you've got a lot of folks who volunteer.
Yeah, we do, and we're very fortunate with the businesses in this town that let them leave. People that work full time that let them leave to respond to calls. So I'm very fortunate in this town and how they support us.
Yeah, I mean, it's really nice when the business owners get it. It's like your employees are out there maybe protecting your property as well as your neighbors.
Very much so. I mean, like I said, it takes 22 people to actively fight a structure fire.
Wow.
And so if we have a fire during the day, it's amazing the support that these businesses do in this town to let them respond and let them help the community out.
And then these volunteers, on their own time, are getting trained, and they're practicing and everything else. Tell a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's a huge commitment. So when you come on as a volunteer, you have to go through a course. It's called Firefighter 1 that is like, I would say they meet for about 3 months, twice a week. And the commitment, they have to go after, you know, their work hours. They leave their families. They put in all the effort. And then once you pass that, you have 24 hours of training a year that you have to do, continuing ed.
Wow.
and then meetings on top of that. And so the commitment that these guys put in is incredible.
And you mentioned their families, and a lot of their families are here helping today.
They are families. We get some kids of some of the fire department members. It really takes everybody to make this event go around. And it's not just a one-day deal for us either. You know, Monday night we have to set everything up in this station that you see. And Tuesday night we work with the sausage and we make patties from the locker. The locker gives us the sausage and we make patties. And so, and then not today, we'll be here till 10 p.m. tonight, probably cleaning up and putting everything back the way it was.
Well, and then, I mean, God forbid something happens, you're out taking care of that.
Yeah, and you know, we have a go team, I call it. So,
Okay.
you know, they know if there's a call, the go team knows who responds, and we try to maintain what we have going on here, and we try to take care of the issue. Now, we have multiple, you know, mutual aid partners too that will assist us on today.
Gotcha, gotcha. Now, this is a relatively new building. Is it like, I hate to guess, time goes by too fast the older I get. So how many years has this building been?
We moved in October of 2019. So
Okay.
you're looking, we're going on our 6th year in here now. So beautiful facility. Tom Wyde, the previous fire chief, really was the leader of this, getting this building done for us.
Well, it's an incredible facility, and thanks to everybody on the fire department. Thank you for what you do. It's a wonderful service for this town and the surrounding communities.
It really takes everybody. And just a shout out to Andy Miller and Joe Redlinger. They're the guys that work constantly 2 months up to this event to make it happen. So kudos to those guys too.
There you go. Well, was there anything I should have asked you, Brendan, that I didn't?
No, I don't think so. You hit on everything.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm looking at the timer right now on the camera, and we're at 4 minutes and 41 seconds of podcast excellence. So thank you for that.
Awesome. Thank you, John. I appreciate it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Those were the best pancakes you're going to get in Southeast Iowa today. That's for sure. Maybe a lot of other days too, but definitely today on January 8th, 2025. Thanks to Brendan DeLong, Fire Chief here, and to all the staff, all the families of the Washington Fire Department. You are greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I have to thank my sponsors, Griner Auto Body, Car Doctor, McDonald Boneyard, Hinshaw Trailer Sales, Girling Repair, B&B Propane, and the family of Jet Stops. I'm John Bain. Stay friendly, Southeast Iowa.